Hi, I'm Dano. I'm an ethical hacker and a software developer with years of experience. I'm going to be walking you through all I've been able to do on Google AdSense, especially this year. I've made over $15,000 monthly consistently. But before I move into that, I would want to show you how you can be part of this class. Previously, I embarked on a journey to teach everyone on how to create an undetectable traffic bot. These hopes were cut short when most of my videos were being reported, or maybe the system figured out it was a bit more into hacking and they were not in conformance with it. My videos were removed for not meeting up with community guidelines and a lot of other BS that I call BS because I know it was only removed probably because the wrong people they want those videos there. I thought about a better approach and business model, and this is what I'll be showing you today. Let's head into my computer. Few months ago, I had choose to use a new domain, and this new domain will be called Bot. Having created a successful AdSense Traffic Bot, I figured out it would be wise to just teach beyond the AdSense bot to go diverse into other sections. Well, however, I also knew that teaching the AdSense bot system might not be a good business model. Let me start with unveiling bot, and then I would give you reasons behind my speech so far. bot is our research facility. This is where we intend teaching you how to make ethical hacking bots with the help of AI. On the okekbot.com, you would not just learn how to create bots that are undetectable, you will learn how to create bots that can interact like real humans using the open AI APIs. We'll teach you how to create bots that would redefine your social media interactions. Bots viewers for your YouTube channel that realistically matches to real humans on your YouTube. And then, most importantly, you would learn the application of AI on our Google Adsense Traffic Bot. Now let's head over to the business model of the bot. Teaching people how to create those bots sounded like fun, but making the videos and having them removed didn't sound like any kind of fun. It took a whole lot of time, resources to get the whole tutorials fully shot, compiled, and made. And then it became extremely, gruesomely painful seeing them being removed for violating community guidelines. And what was more and more annoying was having to see the same course that I took quite a while to make being resold on numerous Telegram groups and hack platforms. A few months ago, I had a good thought relaying back to how I had started up this journey on YouTube. Reading up started with just me back then in school. I was a gambler. Got new to artificial intelligence, and I had the remaining part of my life focused, trying to learn different algorithms, trying to scrape as many data as I could with hopes of getting good at software prediction and sports betting. I first started with making tutorials here on YouTube, teaching people what I had discovered, how one could make predictions and good decisions, how one should read the live tables, spots the winning teams, teams you shouldn't follow up, time you shouldn't bet on. And every single time I kept making these tutorials, that was one thing I got consistently, and that was criticisms. Criticize, criticize, criticize. Consistently, people would ask questions. Why is he teaching? If he knew this, he shouldn't be teaching. Why teach you and then let you go? They were right. Because I was not a selfish person. I thought giving back the information and things I have learned was a good idea. And the YouTube community was where I felt, sharing my knowledge, experience, and skills would be appreciated. But the same people I shared it to either would accuse me, abuse me, or criticize me and tell me I probably wanted this for nothing more but views. Would never appreciate it. Or would we talk about how people would watch my videos, gain the knowledge, and remake another videos of theirs saying the exact same things I said word for word, and making it sound like it was their whole idea with no credits back to me. Somewhere on the line, I got good in 16 predictions, and then I made Renaps, a software prediction company. People no longer have to come in and learn how this whole predictions were done. They just had to pay a subscription fee, and the system follows up the whole algorithm, does all the predictions, and tell them what they should bet on. And after I did this, the same people who would criticize me were the ones patronizing me. It was no longer a system where people come in and learning and do these things like they never drag inspiration from me. It was not a system where people had to rely on me to know the next thing to do on the virtual football system. The product became a drug. It became something people needed to help facilitate their journey on the virtual football. The question is, if I had kicked in from the onset, creating this software in a way people would have just gotten the predictions and not going through a model where I was trying to teach, would I have ever had an issue whatsoever? No. My issue came in when I was trying to be more transparent, open, and letting people know the blueprints on how I got to these predictions or conclusions. People do not value knowledge, and they don't value the teacher. This is why there are lots of books being published, and you don't see them top chart, you don't see them being discussed on Twitter, you don't see them trending. But everybody wants the easy version videos. There are always movies and the cinema. Everyone is talking about the next movie to be premiered. Oh, were you able to see that last show? Did you see the way he was such a badass? But nobody cares about knowledge. And so, bringing it back to the Adsense Traffic Bot, I shouldn't have made the same mistake I made years ago being repeated again. I should have known better that making a whole lot of videos will come with nothing more but criticisms. Because that is all they do. Criticize, criticize, and criticize. I hear people calling names over not having the last part of the videos that were removed. But I don't see them showing me appreciations for the first set of videos that were available. These people watched my videos, got an immense knowledge, learned how to create a bot for the first time. Most got their bot knowledge even improved. What did it lead to? Did it lead to setback? Same people abusing me just like they did years ago when I founded Relapse. Now this has brought me to making the same approach I did when I started Relapse here again on the Bot. The model is now different. The tutorials you would be watching are not on how to code, but how to modify an obfuscated code. See, I've learned. It took me time to learn this, but I don't really think ever I would want to teach a trade secret anymore. People do not value a trade secret when it's being easily traded for them. People like it when you give them the end product of those trade secrets. They don't want to be bored with the whole process on how to get to success. They just want the blue pill to swallow. I should have manufactured that blue pill. I should have created the bot in such a way you don't know how it works. You're not going to learn what the cookie does. You're not going to learn the essence. You just get the software. You buy the recommended tools and the things without any reason why you should buy them, and just do them like this and get a result. I think I would have actually been trending. I've seen people like Epic Bot Pro, Traffic Bot Pro, numerous bot traffic systems that people buy. Go log in, more login, self-clicking softwares, then party tracker, anti-tracker softwares that people use to increase their earnings. And these companies are consistently being praised, even if they do things that could get people Adsense account. And my system is completely foolproof. No form of getting a suspension, no form of getting a ban, foolproof. But just because there was a hiccup, criticize. So the new model is as this. You will head over to the Bot, sign up an account. You've been given a free bot. You download up the bot. For every single phase, the first phase compulsorily free to let you know it's completely real. You download up the source code. It takes you to a panel. On this panel, you can put in certain details, such as how many clicks you want, how long you would want the bot to spend on your website. Details must be gotten from your Google Analytics. If you head over to Google Analytics and you saw that people spend an average of 2 minutes in a particular article or page, then you go to the software on our website, okekbot.com. You put in you want the bot to spend a minimum of 2 minutes. You put in how many of them you would want to click, what ratio. Do you want 100 instances of the bots with unique IP addresses? How long you would want them to spend? What would you want them to do? Now each day you do this, you fill in the details and you export. It compiles the data, gives you an EJS, you run it on your computer, or it gives you a batch file, you run it on your server. It loads up the bots. Now the bot will be scrambled. Obfuscation, 64 bits obfuscation. That means you cannot reverse engineer the code. You don't even know how it works. You just load it and it do exactly precisely what you had set on your bot. Now instead of paying for a fees and learning how to do this yourself, we'll now make it in a way and serial where every single month your subscription expires, you have to renew. So you register on the bot, we'll give you an API or a key that will be valid for just you. So you download the source code, you put in the key, and then you run it. How does that sound now? That's a better business model. Everybody runs the code on their systems and watch it do all the clicking. I would never have any issue from any person bringing down my video for community guidelines. Months after months, people would want to renew their subscription. so they could use the automated bot system. And it's beautiful. I'm being popular and well known for my good bots. I'm constantly making consistent earnings from the sales of the software as well, not coming in from the high recommendation and trending. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do this before now? Why waste my time, take my precious days, compiling different videos, teaching lots of people who would later be ungrateful and do nothing more but criticize me when the videos have been removed? Or the ones who would get my codes, resell them and claim like it's their own idea, make modifications and make it sound like they built so much upon what I already built completely. I'm not really a man who complains. I figure out wherever I go wrong and I get it fixed. And yeah, this is what I've done. I've gotten the situations fixed. On the 15th of September 2023, the OK bots should be done enough for you to download an exportable file and run it on your computer or server. This simply means you get your VPS, whichever you want, up to you. If you have lots of machines at home, up to you. You download an executable file. The only thing you'd remodel file, it's the proxy server. So you put in all the process from the websites and it embeds it into the code system using a particular code template already pre-built. You put in all your Google Analytics data where needed. It takes your data, embed it, obfuscate it 64 bits, gives you an EJS you can run. You smile, I smile, and every month you come back to pay homage. And I don't get to teach you my trade secrets once and for all. Just like right now, I don't teach anybody anything on Rain App Cinema. I always show you how you can use the software to win. Do I tell you what to pick up to, what to see, what to keep watch of? No. I rather teach those things to my machine. So you come back every month, renew your subscription. This is an apology for going about it the way I felt was not selfish, teaching people how to do things themselves. Should have really known that human beings just really love being fed and never been shown how to cook. I'm glad I learned my lessons. 15th of September 2023. I wouldn't tell you to use the word anticipate. I would want you to use the word hope. Hope. If you've never made good money on Google AdSense, that is your hope to start making something reasonable. If you've followed me for the past few years, you would know I'm a source of hope. Go down my channel and see how I started up, the way I would make my videos, the way I've transitioned into someone good. There's something about me that pushes me and propels me to the right things. And it's because I have the capacity to think outside the box. Anyone who enjoyed those tutorials never knew what they had. But that is life. So see you on the 15th of September 2023.